Just a few boxes now, but give me a little time, and this will become the ultimate teen dollhouse build. Let the mini edit begin. Hi, I'm Brooklyn, and welcome to the mini edit. Looks like I'll be filling in for Talea while she's away on vacation. And judging by the sound of it, she's having a great time while her brand new place gets remodeled. Not bad, right? But anyway, let's get into today's episode. I'm so excited about this show because it honestly feels like everything is happening at the right time. And I have some really exciting news. Some of it I can share right now, and some of it I'll have to save for later. But for the part I can tell you, lean in. So for this series, we're creating a 5-part teen dollhouse build in 1/6 scale for a very special young lady. Each episode will focus on a different room makeover. At the end of every completed room, we'll be leaving behind a special gift for her. Kind of like a tiny housewarming surprise. Every detail in this house is being designed with her personality, style, and favorite things in mind. And honestly, I think it's time for you guys to get to know her a little better. Ready? Let's go! So I thought it would be best to start with the homeowner's name to give the home even more meaning. So the name Cherish is an English feminine name that literally means to hold dear, to treasure, or to treat with tenderness. It is classified as a virtue name similar to hope and grace, representing the emotional value and deep affection a parent feels for a child. It embodies qualities of affection, warmth, and the importance of valuing human connections. Most importantly, children hold a special place in God's heart. They're mentioned throughout the Bible in many areas, with the scripture reminding me of her. Proverbs 20:11. Even a child is known by his doings, whether his work be pure and whether it be right. So before we start our build, we're going to create a mood board for our homeowner. In my conversations with the homeowner, she told me she loves music, reading books, art, the color blue, the color black. Her favorite color is purple, and she loves snacks. So we want to get all of her top favorites into this build, and we kind of want to saturate it with her favorite color, which is purple. So let's do that. We're going to work on the build first, and I'm going to see if we have time to do one of the rooms, we'll get it done. But if we can't, then we'll have to start on a new build. I thought this was going to be a 5-part series, but it's turning out to be maybe a 6-part series. But stay tuned. Let's get into this build. Alright, so I'm going to start with making the shell of the home using these boxes. I cut off, I'm actually using 2 different boxes here, and I cut them in a way to kind of like intertwine them so that they would connect. And I use painter's tape in order to do that, and some good old St. Mary's boxes. This is not a paid program, but I do want to give some exposure to St. Mary's. You know, they cater to thousands of Arizona residents daily, and including helping us out with recycling some boxes for this build. But they help lots of people, and this is their website. There's lots of ways to give. You can, if you need help personally, you can come here. If you want to volunteer, perfect place to go. And if you want to give, there's several ways to give. So I encourage you to check out their website, see what they got going on. And since we are in the process or in the spirit of giving, this is a great place to add to your giving. So right here I'm looking through some cardstock paper that I had stored away that's perfect for this design, and I want my homeowner to look through these sheets and decide which color she wants. Alright, so the homeowner has chosen the wallpaper for her kitchen, and I previously made a wall for the kitchen. I did the inner and the exterior wall of the build, and I'm going to go ahead and install it now. I also put a window in. We are ready. Well, hello. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're not subscribed and you're enjoying the mini-edit team build and you'd like to see more episodes, or maybe even have some ideas of your own you'd like to share, then subscribe. Drop me a comment and turn on your notifications so that you don't miss the next episode. Okay, so I wanted to show you the first floor of the house. This is the awning. I used some fabric that I found at the Dollar Tree. This is the frame of the house, and I put the walls in. But I want to tell you that I had to use foam board in order to reinforce the walls to make the walls more sturdy. It was a lot of framework that I had to do. I also started building the second floor of the home, which is going to have the bedroom and the bathroom. I also put in a window that I previously had from another build that worked perfect for this one. She's got a nice picture window and a window for the kitchen on the left hand side, which is the right hand side for you. So now I'm gonna be moving to the top floor soon, because I want to build the bathroom, and I want to put in some flooring to build a balcony. I want a top floor balcony with a railing. So let's get started. Okay, so I just wanted to give you guys a quick look at where I am in the project. I've installed the pocket bathroom. This is the upstairs bedroom. It's gonna be a very small bathroom. And this is the living room, the front door. And I'm gonna be adding some other trim and all of those things. And this is the space that I'm gonna turn into the patio. It's a small space. I kinda didn't wanna make it too big. And I'm going to be using these crafting sticks along with a wood cutting tool. So let's get started. And so I found these miter shears over at Temu, and they have them here for $9, but if you drop them in your cart, they might drop a little lower than that price. Okay, so right here I'm installing the wood floor for the balcony. And if you notice, the edges of the wood is a little rugged, a little prickly. So I'm going to show you here how to sand that out, get it nice and smooth so we can have a nice clean finish. And I'm going to replace my sander. I'm using an old sanding block, so I could replace it, but I just decided to get extra sanding sheets instead. So all you have to do is rub that across there a few times, and it'll get rid of those little prickly parts. Okay, so this is only my second time building a balcony with the wood planks, and I did it one other time in this video right here if you want to check that out. And on this one, I was able to get some really perfect cuts. I decided to go with a different design, so you'll see that in a few minutes. I wanted to give you the visual of what the front turned out to be. I'm not quite done. I still have to do some more framing. It was a lot of framing, like hours worth of framing, but I still enjoyed it. And I wanted to build out the front to actually give her an entryway. And I gave her a mailbox and a planter box. That number is significant to her, so I decided to put it on the front door as her address for her Barbie home. And this is how it turned out. Guess what, mini editors? The Mini Edit has created a founding builders group. If you're one of the first 100 subscribers to join the Mini Edit team build, you become part of our founding builders group. You will get special shout-outs during the series, and one of your ideas may even inspire details in future rooms. Because around here, we don't just build rooms, we build community. Well, that's the end of our show, with so much more to come. But if you're interested in watching more, then check out these. And remember, we'll see you in the next Mini Edit team build for part 2, and we're doing the living room. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye, Mini Editors.